Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a little tip for you on the Range Rover Evoque. The one we've got is 2013 2.2, but I believe it works on all of them, even the new ones. And what it's about is a gearbox issue, or a gearbox changing problem that we can do a little reset on to sort out. I found this on the internet on one of the forums. I haven't found a video for it, so I thought I'd do one for you just to show you what I'm going to do. And it has actually helped. I've already done the reset and it's made a big difference to the changing of the gearbox, so I'm going to show you how to do it, and hopefully it'll help your gearbox and help your gear changes when you're back in your... So here is said Evoque. It is an SD4 2013. Listen to that, we've got a storm coming. It's been pretty sunny lately and now we've got a bit of a storm. I have got another job to do on this Evoque, which is, if you've watched my previous videos, when I put the front diff in, that has solved all the noise problems. Everything's gone noise-wise and it's nice and smooth. But the problem we have got is it's now got a drip, a little oil leak coming from the diff area. So I think it's where the diff or the front transfer box meets the gearbox. Something's happened to one of the seals in there. Maybe we've nicked one, maybe we've damaged one when we've put the transfer box back on, but that has caused an issue. So I'm going to do a video on that, on the transfer box pretty soon, because I'm already fed up with the oil leak. It's making a mess of my drive. Anyway, to this reset on the gearbox. So on the forums they say to do this. You can do this whenever, you can do it, you know, on a regular basis if you want to, but I don't think it's ever been done on this particular Evoque. It has got a full service history, mostly with Land Rover, but I can't say that the reset has ever been done because it's not in there and you probably would never know. So I'm going to show you how to do it now, and this is for if you've got a bit of a jerky gearbox, you know, you put it into reverse and you get a bit of a jump, or it's not smooth through the gears, and it should hopefully help your sort of economy, your MPG. If your gearbox needs to sort of learn your style of driving, it will set it to reset it to factory settings, and then you can go from there, and it should relearn the way you drive and forget everything else it's had before. So if you've got a new one second hand, new to you, then this is worth probably doing, so you can learn your style of driving and reset the gearbox. So now I'll show you how to do it. Right. So this is how you do it. You're going to try and make it as simple as possible. The first thing you do is you press the start button without your foot on the accelerator or brake. So press the start button, it won't start the car, it'll just turn it on. Then hold the throttle pedal down for 15 seconds, around 15 seconds. So we just keep that on for 15 seconds. I'm using the timer on my camera to count around 15 seconds. So we'll be there in a second. Yeah, and then you press the start button with your foot still on the accelerator, turn it off, then you take your foot off the accelerator, then you've got to wait 2 minutes. So wait 2 minutes now, and once your 2 minutes has gone, then you can start the car and start driving, and it'll make a big difference. So I've waited 2 minutes, I'm going to put my foot on the brake, and I'm going to press start and start the engine as normal, and then my gearbox should have been reset. Obviously this is only on automatic, so don't be doing it if you've got a manual, it's pointless. My gearbox should be reset, and now I should be able to drive and get a bit smoother changes. Now it is raining, that makes a blind bit of difference. I don't know what's like that. That's probably because you can hear my window wipers. But not only does this make the gear changes smoother, but it gives you a much better sort of throttle response. You know, if you've been having that sort of hesitation when it's been pulling away, which we've been getting quite a lot, you may know, and then you want to pull out, and you put your foot down and nothing happens for a little second, and then it pulls away. This will definitely change that. You can feel the difference instantly. So yeah, if you've got problems with it being sort of laggy and not pulling away well, if you've got problems with the gear changes not being smooth and you're being able to sort of feel it clonk into gear changes and sort of clonking into reverse as well, then do this, do the reset. It will make a difference, and it'll make your driving experience much better in the Evoque. And like I said, this is a 2013 and it works in this without a problem, and I believe it works all the way up to the sort of 2016, 2017, 2018 cars as well. But yeah, much better. Should be much nicer to drive and give you a much better throttle response, much quicker on the motorway from junctions, and better smooth changes. So give it a go. Please like and subscribe. There's going to be a video soon. There's a tiny gap to get through here. There's going to be a video soon on us trying to find this oil leak that I've seemed to have created myself. So we'll do that one, and there's going to be some other videos as well, because we're starting on the Defender to get that back up to scratch, because it's been sitting now for months without any use whatsoever. So we're going to get the Defender back up to scratch, do some jobs on that. But yeah, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.